Agne, Parthene, Despina, Achrande Theotoke.
This channel is called Strength Made Perfect. I'm not an authority, I'm not a priest or a coach. I'm a man in training, body, mind, and spirit. I'm trying to walk the narrow path. Here I will be documenting the struggle. Gym training rooted in old school strength methods, laid alongside the Orthodox liturgical calendar. One eye on the barbell, another on the kingdom. Today is the second Friday of Great Lent, or at least at the time of this recording. The daily reading comes from Proverbs 6. Go to the ant, O sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. There's a warning in that passage, not just against laziness, but against letting your heart drift from its purpose. It's a call to discipline, vigilance, and humility. So here I'm running Alex Bromley's 70s Powerlifter program. It's a high volume, it's simple, but it is brutal. If you're a bit of a sadist, not a sadist, a masochist, if you will, this is a very effective program. The first half of the program focuses on volume, kind of turns down the intensity a little bit, and the second half of the program focuses more on intensity. So today was push day, bench press being the main lift. We've got 4 sets of 10. So my focus was kind of like on tightness and bar speed, since we're going at about 62.5% of my 1 rep max. Here we are at wide grip bench. I'm always a little afraid I'm going to pinch my hands in the sides of the bar there. A little note here, keep a training journal. I think it's extremely useful, either on your phone or in a notebook. And another thing about this program is since it's such high volume, it's actually kind of an inordinate amount of volume. I would say if you're going to run this program, be prepared to reduce the amount of weight that you're lifting by a lot. I know when it comes to standard powerlifting training, you get a lot of 5x5s, 3x7s, 3x3s, you know, and you're going pretty close to your 1 rep max in those ranges, about 80%. But this program here is a little less focused on intensity and kind of supplants that with volume, which I've said before. But like here, when we come to incline press, we're going to go to 135 pounds. See, I bumped that little plate clip right there, so I re-racked and reset. So it's good to keep your mind on your lift, and when little things like that happen, you can lose your focus pretty easily, which is a little dangerous when you have this much weight over your head. You can see on this next set, I'm going to get to about 8 reps, and you're going to see muscle failure. Right about here. See my back come off the bench a little bit and started pushing up. So muscle failure, it's when you physically can't complete another rep. It's where the body says enough. But sometimes that edge right before failure is where strength is built. And spiritually, it's the same. I think we often grow in the moments when we can't rely on ourselves anymore. Here we go with lat pull downs. This is the assistance work for the day. Lat pull downs are great to combine with your bench days. You know, you actually use a lot more back stabilization with that barbell than you realize for your bench press. So I think it's good to couple these wide grip lat pull downs, really focusing on pulling those elbows back, squeezing that back. I try to pull the bar down a little lower than just like to my chest level. I try to get right to about the nipple line. If I can, a little lower, try to control that weight as much as I can. I got a little ambitious here, adding 20 pounds from the first set. Yeah, I had to adjust my my knee rest setting there, restart the set. And I'm going to hit a point where I can't pull it down as far as I want to, so I'm going to call that getting close to failure. You see I'll drop about 10 pounds off of the lift here in order to complete the set. Remember, the focus of this portion of the program is volume, so we're not trying to hit failure on every single lift, and since it is such a high amount of volume, we got to be prepared to drop the weight down. And then I'm going to wrap up this training session with 4 sets of 15 barbell curls. And that's going to be, there's another 4 sets of T-bar rows with this program for the day, but I just simply didn't have the energy. So we're going to call it good at barbell curls. Anyways, thanks for training with me today. If you're watching this, maybe you're on a similar path, trying to grow stronger, trying to become more whole. Let's keep walking it. This is Strength Made Perfect. Glory to God.